Hi, my name is Matt Stroop with Machinery Trader, and today we're talking our monthly market reports. And specifically, I want to take a look at the heavy-duty equipment market, which is going to be comprised of wheel loaders, excavators, and dozers. So here at Machinery Trader, we have kind of a unique perspective in the marketplace. We have access to a lot of different information and sales results, and so we produce various reports across multiple categories of equipment. Again, I really want to take a look at what's happening on the heavy-duty equipment side. So this slide here that we're looking at here, the slide on the left-hand chart, or left-hand side, this is going to be looking at the rate of change, asking versus auction values. And so again, this isn't going to be actual prices. This is going to be looking at how those prices are changing from one year to the next or 1 month to the next. So the things I always really like to pay attention to is 2020, where we were at pre-COVID. 2022, and the market was really at its peak there, and I think we can all agree pricing was at its record high, and then where we're at today. So in 2020, you can see that the market was down a little bit year over year, kind of trending in a negative direction. Well, then what happens? 2020 hits, COVID hits, auction values skyrocket, and you can see that reflected in the chart there. Well, usually the retailer asking side is about a 90 to 120 day lag after an auction event. That's exactly what you're seeing here on this chart, right into the 2020 timeframe. So you can see auction values skyrocket, then the asking values really chill behind. Well, what's happened since that time? Well, since we've hit our peak, you can see that values have really dropped pretty consistently since that time, and asking values are down roughly 6.5% year over year as a whole. So again, and what's happening? Why is that happening? We'll look at the chart on the right hand side. We're seeing inventory increasing year over year. Inventory is up roughly 16.8%. And again, anytime you see a big influx of inventory coming into the marketplace, that's just going to continue to drive down pricing. And one of the categories I really want to take a look at is what's happening on the dozer side. So this is one of my favorite charts to look at when I'm looking at these monthly market reports, because it really kind of paints a good picture, a 30,000 foot view as to what's happening really across the entire country. And I always kind of like to focus on the bottom half of this chart. So again, the things I'm really paying attention to is I'm looking at the inventory year over year. So inventory is up roughly 14% on the dozer category. Even though we were down a little bit month over month, about 0.5% as far as the inventory goes. Year over year, we're still seeing big spikes in inventory. Well, what's that going to do to our pricing? And you can see that auction values are down roughly 8.2% year over year, and asking values are down roughly 6.1%. Again, you saw the chart earlier. Anytime you see big spikes in inventory like we're seeing on the dozer market, it's going to continue to drive down pricing. And then one of the other things I really like to pay attention to, and I think is pretty interesting, is we're looking at our top 4 manufacturers here on the dozer side and where their inventory levels are at year over year. And so I find this pretty telling, and you can see again 2020 where we were at, 2022 when the market was at its peak. You can see inventory was really depleted. What's happened since that time? You can see year after year inventory continues to stack up, and as that inventory continues to grow across our 4 major manufacturers, again, you're going to continue to see pricing go down. So if you're looking for any more information across any of the heavy-duty categories of equipment, you can access that by going to machinerytrader.com or auctionvalues.com and clicking on Get Market Reports, or feel free to reach out to us if you have any specific questions or anything you'd like to look into at 531-333-7147.